Today is May 30th, 2023. Welcome to the STAT Regimen, a special series providing brief recent updates regarding public health events in Rhode Island. My name is Lucas Nicolau, and I am a final year pharmacy student at the University of Rhode Island.
And I'm Jeff Bradberg. I'm a clinical professor at the College of Pharmacy and the Academic Collaborations Officer at the Department of Health. All the opinions expressed here do not represent the opinions of the United States government, the Rhode Island Department of Health, nor the University of Rhode Island.
Today, we are going to be talking about the recent FDA approval of Brixadi, a new extended-release injectable buprenorphine formulation for opioid use disorder treatment. So we know that there's already a monthly long-acting buprenorphine injectable Sublocade. What are some of the differences between Sublocade and Brixadi?
Yeah, really great question. I think it's anytime we get a new treatment for opioid use disorder, we want to talk about it and make people aware of it because there's such a huge potential to reduce deaths by up to 50% or more when people have access to and use these drugs. Currently, there's several different oral forms, buccal forms, and transmucosal or patch forms of buprenorphine. The long-acting Sublocade is a monthly-only injection. It's a controlled substance, which is similar to Brixadi, Schedule 3. And while Sublocade must be refrigerated and locked up in that refrigerator, Brixadi does not require refrigeration. It doesn't require a 7-day lead-in period, and it only requires a 1-day lead-in dose for the weekly formulation, which is another advantage. It comes in both weekly and monthly formulations.
So I do have some concerns about barriers that may still exist even after its approval, more specifically with insurance coverage and how to start these therapies.
As I said, I think it's great that we don't need as much of a lead-in period for the weekly form. I think that giving 4 doses versus 1 dose may cause some insurance problems, but that may be more convenient for more patients and allow greater follow-up or more patient satisfaction, really meeting the patient where they're at. I think the removal of refrigeration opens up a lot of ways for mobile administration of these drugs. And I think insurance coverage is one of those things we have to wait and see. Most new drugs, it takes months for formularies to adjust and figure out what drugs to have. But some formularies say, if it's an FDA-approved safe and effective drug, which this is, put it on the formulary so that we have more options for more people.
Finally, do we think that Brixadi could potentially be the first injectable medication that patients could use without starting an oral dose?
Yeah, I think that's great. I think we've seen some research with Sublocade with that, with the monthly form. Since the weekly form of Brixadi only requires 1 dose, I think we should invest in some research into that, whether it's from the company or from academics like us, to try and see what are the ways we can expand access to these very effective mortality-reducing medications.
Yeah, so Brixadi's approval will increase patients' access to care for opioid use disorder. Pharmacists should advocate administering the drug in community ambulatory care and inpatient settings, and also working with insurance companies to get the drug and administration fees covered. So these changes are really crucial to helping to improve public health.